Klabenes. I'm from WSO Services. I'm an account manager. I also do a lot of projects with some other teams, so you might have seen me upstairs on the other side of the floor, but mostly WSO is my home base.
Okay, great. And whereabouts did you go to school?
I went to school at Oklahoma State.
Okay. Well, hopefully the graduates from Texas don't hold that against you.
Right? We're gonna have the brightest orange, so you guys should donate to me just because I represent the brightest orange. Just saying.
StBaldrick's good.
So I got involved in StBaldrick's for two reasons. The first one, just more so because it's fun, right? You know, we all get upstairs, people are shaving their hair, it's a bedding type atmosphere. It's a really great way to meet other people in the office and connect with your coworkers and just kind of have a good time, kind of loosen up at work. I actually do have a more personal reason for getting involved with StBaldrick's this year. I'm actually doing this on behalf of my uncle, Perry Fitzgerald, who he passed away 3 years ago. He had several forms of cancer and he eventually succumbed and left my two cousins, Kate and Hannah, behind.
Well, so you definitely have a personal connection there. So.
I do.
And I understand you're going to color your hair.
I am. I know several people were like, you should shave, it'll win you more money, and I thought about it, but when my Uncle Pear was starting to lose his hair, we went to him and we called it going bald eagle, because when we were little and we were all blonde, we had no hair. And so we said, Perry, we'll go bald eagle for you. And he said, do you want to make bald eagles go extinct? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, well, if you shave your head and called your bald eagle, they're all gonna go extinct because they're gonna think they're related to your ugly ass. And that's just kind of who my uncle was. You know, he lit up a room and he was hilarious. And when this opportunity came up, I just thought, I should get involved, I should do this, but I definitely don't want to cause the extinction of bald eagles.
And neither do we.
No,
so,
no.
Okay, so the coloring is, that's a good option.
It's a good compromise.
And is there any particular color?
So I am going green. It is StBaldrick's color, but I think it also kind of represents my family side. Fitzgerald, obviously, we're Irish. And then also it's a good color with IHS and Markit coming together and it being our new color. So I think I'll a team spirit, maybe. Gonna go with that.
All right, sounds good. So if perchance someone said, hey, I'll give you an extra, I don't know, 100, 300, 500 maybe, would you consider, I don't know, like a version of 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil, where it's half blue, half green?
You know, if I would do some creative coloring if we could kind of up the ante a little bit. I don't want to put a real hard figure on that, but I would do something a little bit more creative. We get some money in. Also, I did tell some people that if they donated some big bucks, I would consider doing the half shave and seeing what that looks like. So if you guys have deep pockets, you want to see me shave half my head, you guys know where to donate.
So far.
So my goal was pretty low. It was just $200. It was just kind of a way for me to get my feet wet. Mostly I'm kind of a loud person. I talk to a lot of people in the office, so I figured me participating even at a low amount would be a good way to kind of get people involved and then take a look at some of the braver souls, people who won't kill bald eagles, who are actually, you know, shaving their head and taking the plunge on that one. But so it's been a modest goal, but again, I am open to some new challenges for some cash, that's for sure.
Okay, great. All right. How much have you raised so far?
Almost the full 200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
well,
I'm getting really close.
You are.
Again, just think of the kids. So I know a lot of us have cancer stories that have to do with adults. And you saw how hard that is on families. And, you know, my Uncle Perry, he was the last parent that my cousins Kate and Hannah had, and he passed away before they both were even 25. And imagine how much harder, how much scarier that has to be if you're a child and facing that same kind of life and death, unknown situation. And I just think, particularly with an organization that focuses on finding a cure and putting it into research, then that's where we need to be placing our money as. I think that's a cure that works for everybody.
That's good. Well said.